Okay, Fever by the Black Keys. Um, I was gonna try and do the lesson a little different this time. So if you dig the lesson this way, um, say something in the comments, and maybe for future lessons I'll try it this way. So instead of me just kind of going over the parts and stuff, I'm gonna play a clip and then we'll stop it and then do that part. So let me know if you like that. If doing it that way, kind of something a little different, and then if you do, I'll just do the other ones like that from now on. So all right, let's hit it. Okay, so it opens with that bass, right? That bass line. So we're gonna go from 5, 3, 1 on the bottom E. So from A, G to F, right? So to the open E, right? So twice on on G, and then twice on the E. And then we're going to come to the D note on the A string 5th fret, twice on the C, 3rd fret of the A string. And then back to the D, to the F on the 1 on the bottom E, to the open E. So together we got... Okay, and it gets to the next part. Okay, so we get to that little the melody part. So we'll go. We have the right. So we're gonna go 17th on the top. All this is gonna be well, most of it. Top E string, so twice on 17, 12, 15, back to 17, to the 15th fret, right? So from 12 to 13 on the top E, to the 8th fret on the E string, back to the 13, back to the 12. So far we got and then from 8 to 10 on the top E. I think, let's see. Yeah. So 8 to 10 on the 8 to 10 on the top E, to the A string on the 5th fret, back to the 10, back to the 8 to 10 on the B, 13, so 13 to the 8, back to the 13, 15, 17. So I'll do it real slow one more time, right? So we got... Okay. Now it's back to the bass line. Okay, now that he's playing. So when he gets back to the verse, you kind of play that bass line that we did in the beginning once more, and then the second time through, I play these chords through it. So I play A minor. So I'm just playing the A string on the 5th fret of the D string, 7th fret of the D string, and then B, G, and E on the 5th fret, open A string. I'm pretty much just playing the top 4 strings though. So A minor to a F. So imagine an F bar chorded like that. I'm just playing the top 4 strings. To a D minor, based off the D note on the A string, right? Play it like that, like this, however. Back to F. Back to A. And then I think it goes back to the... Yeah. So it goes back to this again, back to the medley bar. Do that twice. Okay, now this part here is a little different. Okay, so there's kind of like that little break before he goes back into the verse again. So on that bass line, I would start on the D. We're going to play the A note, but we're going to do the octave on the D string. Start there instead on this one. So that part's going to sound like... to take us back, right? So that's just going to be 7/5 on the D string. So then we're going to play F on the A string, right? 8th fret of the A string. Then F up here on the 1st fret. Open E. Right? So that's that part before we get to the next verse. Back to the bass line, right? The chords. Back to the medley part again. Okay. So this is kind of like the bridge section. So here I'm just going to go A minor to G. A minor to G. Again, I'm just playing the A minor top 4, and then imagine playing the top 4 of a G to a E. To a D. I guess you could do D minor. So it sounds like that. I'll play along to him as he does that. Okay, then we get to the solo. The solo is just, it's probably going to end up being a long video, but the solo is just imagine A minor, right? A minor pentatonic. So it goes, or You know I'm shooting a video. Like 5 more minutes. Okay. Can you shut the door, babe?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So yeah, just imagine A minor. So we're gonna go 5, 7 on the A string, 5 on the B, back to 7 on the A, D, and then bend up. You bend that G string and go 5 from 5 to 7 on there, right? So real slow. So the end of that lick is just, we're going to go from the 8 on the B to the 9 on the G to 5 on the B to 7 on the G, right? And that's pretty much the whole solo. I mean, you can kind of do your own licks right there, but that's kind of somewhat of the vibe, so it goes. So we'll play along with it. Okay, so at the very end, we're just going to go from E to D to A minor. Okay, so that's all the parts. And again, let me know if you like doing the lesson that way, where you can kind of hear the section of the tune and then we play it, as opposed to just kind of explaining it. So anyways, a cool groove, and kind of teaches you some bass line walks in there too that you can kind of get in there. So anyways, enjoy that song.